So you asked me, where am I on the spectrum of the manosphere, exactly. Right? Oh, like, are you red-pilled? Or are you a pickup artist? Well, when I first discovered pickup artistry, I'm like, whoa. Just the word pickup artist sounds so fucking cringe to me. What the fuck? Right? People call me a pickup artist. I never called myself a pickup artist, ever, right? But what the fuck, right? I never called myself red pill. I never said I'm a red pill coach or whatever, right? But that's what people fucking call me, dude, right? So I didn't like to identify with anything. Let me explain why. At different stages in your life, your identity is going to support you for different things, right? So I'll give you a great example of this. You go through a really hard time in life. Now you start becoming religious. So you start saying prayer to your God, whether religion it is, right? Religion you were most exposed to, right? And that helps you cope with that hard thing you went through. It could have been like a death of the family, a family member, something like that, right? So it's a hard time. Right? So for that period of time, you're super religious, right? And after you've moved past that, now you can have a different identity, right? Maybe you start studying entrepreneurship and you want to start a business because your family member who died was like my buddy who sold his company for $40 million, his vape company. He started that company because his dad died of smoking from lung cancer, right? So he got deep into entrepreneurship. But before that, he was a hardcore hippie. So he went from being a hippie fuck to being a hardcore businessman, a CEO of a company. Do you understand that? So your identity has to shift. And if you're just like, I'm a red pill guy, I'm a pickup artist, this is me, I'm a club promoter, it's like, now you're stuck, right? Do you think so I was a club promoter 10 years ago. If I run around telling people I'm a club promoter now, I just sound like a fucking, I feel like a bitch. It's like 10 years of progress, I haven't leveled up. No, I'm the top VIP nightlife host in the country of Canada. That's the difference, okay? Do you understand? I'm a nightlife connoisseur, whatever the fuck. I don't want to identify with anything. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to have an identity, right? The most powerful people don't have an identity. They're constantly moving, constantly changing, constantly flowing. Look at Elon Musk, okay? Does he have an identity? He's just starting different businesses. He's not running around thinking, he's Elon Musk, that's who he is. So like you said, are you a red pill guy? Are you a pickup artist? Or are you just Justin Marc? Bro, I'm where the fuck I want to be, wherever the fuck I want to be. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? I'll fucking meet random bitches. I'll be like, I'm a male stripper now. Fucking sit down. Let me give you a lap dance. You know what I mean? I'm serious. I'll pull random chicks and I'll just talk about wine. I don't even drink. Be like, yeah, I'm a fucking wine connoisseur. I was telling these girls yesterday about this tequila. Again, I don't drink alcohol. And I'm talking as if I'm an expert on this tequila. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't fucking matter. Don't have an identity. It's a great question though. I would like it. But to answer the question, I mostly studied pickup from dating coaches who even themselves are do you think Owen Cook called himself a pickup artist? No, he's just a fucking dating coach starting self-development. He study Tony Robbins and teach dating advice. And people are like, you're a pickup artist, right? I've had a lot of experiences that kind of red-pilled me, with women. Every time I meet a fucking girl, she swallows my cum and then goes back to make other boyfriend. Or fucking every time I jizz in a chick, right? And then, so I bumped into this chick the other day on Friday night, okay? And I was like, whoa, oh my God, so good to see you. Give me a hug. And she's like, hey, can you unblock me on Instagram? I got this girl pregnant in 2021. I nutted her, right? And she's like, yeah, don't worry, if I get pregnant, I'll abort it, right? And then she calls me a couple months later and she's like, hey, I'm at the abortion clinic. I don't know if it's mine or my boyfriend's. I'm like, yeah, it's probably your boyfriend. It's probably his. Definitely not mine, right? Anyway, I pulled her home the other day, fucked her for old time's sake, jizzed her again, right? And I wish I was joking because I'm not joking. But it's funny because every time I have an experience like that, the whole point is to tell you I got a bitch pregnant. I'm kidding. But no. So every time I have an experience like that, I'm just like, what the fuck? That shit not red pill the fuck out of you? Does that not teach you the rawest forms of female nature? It's funny because I used to get really mad about it. I used to get really, really, really angry. I used to get really angry about women. Because I broke up with 2019. I loved this girl to death. I want to marry this chick. She was so beautiful. I loved her. In hindsight, I'm like, what the fuck was I doing this little Mexican piglet? But nowadays, like that's nowadays, right? At the time, I was like, man, I just lost the love of my life. Oh my God, I'm in so much pain. 2019. And I would go out every day and I would fuck all these hoes. In 2 months, I fucked 30 women from cold approach, right after that breakup. That year, I fucked 93 women from March to December. And I would say about 50% of those women had boyfriends. And I realized something. I was actually attracting women that were either breaking up with their boyfriends, transitioning in relationships. So it's like you don't attract what you want, you attract what you are. Do you understand that? I was out being a trauma whore, and I was attracting traumatized whores. Okay? Right? Do you understand that? So because of that, I was like, all women are cheaters. These girls are so fucked up. They're all cheating on their boyfriend. So in my mind, I was like, any girl that I could ever meet who I would be in a relationship is gonna cheat on me. But my girlfriends that I just broke up with, none of them cheated on me. They were all loyal as fuck, right? Why? Because when I met these women, I was in a different place in life. And I'm attracting beautiful, elegant, feminine, wholesome, beautiful Christian women with good family values, for the most part, okay? Not quite. Like somewhat, more or less. I don't know. The thing is, okay, so the point of the story was the red pill shit, right? This is really important. I want you guys to really take this in, okay? Like, let me ask you a question. Would you get mad at laws of physics?
No.
If you're walking down the street and like you're walking past scaffolding and something falls off and hits you in the head, can you get angry at that, or is that just like an accident?
An accident.
It's an accident, right? But you can't get mad at female nature. You can't get mad at women want to suck some dude's cock because you were beta. I saw my ex-girlfriend from 2 years ago. This is the last woman I fell in love with who broke my fucking heart. This girl broke my fucking heart, dude. I was in therapy for 3 months. I was so embarrassed. I was like, shit, I got duped. Like, dude, I'm this like successful pickup coach, whatever. And somehow I fell in love with a woman. She breaks my fucking heart. I started out on Tuesday last week. Last Tuesday. Walk in the club, she's like, and I walk up to her, smooth as fuck, walk up, I'm like, hey, what's up? Good to see you. Right? And she's like, oh, this is my friend. I'm like, hey, nice to meet you. And I'm like, I'll be right back. Right? And I'm like, fucking run, get the fuck out of here, holy shit. I'm not doing that again, fuck no. Right? Dude, the guy she told me not to worry about, who was like a fat lesbian, he looked like a fat fucking lesbian, right? Definitely didn't have game. Like, I don't know for a fact she cheated on me with this guy, but they were dating after. And I'm like, how could that happen, right? To be honest, this girl was like way lower quality than the usual girls would go for, and she's kind of just like a whore, right? So was it her fault or was it my fault that I went for this girl? It was my fault. It was my fault. 100% my fault. Like, the thing is, dude, I usually would have never gone for a girl like that, but I was going through like, I was just going through like a few days of rough mental headspace. Went to a sex party, took this random chick. I don't do drugs. I don't drink or do drugs at all. Decided to take with this random blonde chick. Next thing you know, like she's at my house for 3 days. When I finally add her on Instagram after 3 days, I'm like, fuck. I have like 30 mutual friends with this chick, and they're all people in my close inner circle. And god damn it, they're all the top fuck boys I know in the city. Like the top club promoters, the top fuck boys. I'm like, god damn it. I played myself, right? Anyway, I was out with her on Saturday because she's friends with my buddy who's like a billionaire. And we're like popping balls. We had like a $10 on our table on Saturday. And she's there, and I knew she could be there. So what did I do? I brought 7 10s to roll with me. And she's staring at me the entire night. She was trying to hit on me. And the moment she sees these girls walk in, she just stops talking to me. She's like, fuck. And when I got on the Uber with all these girls, she starts counting all the girls. I see her count at 1, 2, 3. I'm like, what the fuck? That's the best way to win. This girl broke my fucking heart. 12 months later, I was a millionaire. This girl broke my fucking heart. 12 months later, I was a fucking millionaire. Do I get mad saying, women are whores because this girl broke my heart? Or do I just accept female nature for what it is? If you're driving down the highway and you smack into a tree, is it your fault or is it the tree's fault?
Your fault. You smack into a tree.
Do you guys know the story about the scorpion and the frog?
Yeah.
You ever heard about it? I'll tell you guys real quick. So there's a scorpion and there's a frog. And the scorpion asks the frog, hey, I need to cross this pond, but I can't do it. I'm going to drown. Like, can you help me? The frog's like, yeah, I mean, no problem, but like, are you gonna sting me? He's like, no, of course not. The frog's like, well, if you sting me, like, we're gonna drown. We're both gonna fucking die, right? I was like, no, I just want to cross this pond and then, we can go our separate ways. So he's like, frog's like, okay, come on, hop on my back. I'll help you out. The frog's crossing the pond, right? And right as in the middle of it, the scorpion stings the frog, okay? And the frog's like, why? We're gonna drown now. They start drowning. The scorpion says, sorry, it's my nature, right? Do not get mad at female nature. Why I don't like red pill? I like red pill and I understand it, but most guys who study red pill are fucking losers. Most dudes who study red pill, it's like, dude, why are you studying this shit? You fucked 5 women your whole fucking life. Like, what the fuck are you? You're a fucking beta male. Your ex-girlfriend's a fat pig, okay? And you're broke. Like, you don't need to study red pill. You need to go work on your game for 10 years, go try to make a 6-figure income, and stop trying to study red pill theory to try to understand things, because you're being a fucking retard. You're only gonna understand things from experiential wisdom. You understand that? So red pill isn't designed for the dude who's fucked 3 women and his girlfriend cheated on him. Red pill is designed for the guy that fucked 100 women, so now you can observe female nature as a whole, right? I mean, it may be designed for the guy that's in a 5-year relationship and his girlfriend cheats on him with some rapper or some like baseball player or some shit. You know what I'm saying? On last Tuesday, same night I saw my ex-girlfriend, I'm with a 10 in the club. Well, I'm not with her, but my buddy Colt approaches her and we took her off the Toronto Blue Jays baseball team. She ditched them to come hang out with us, right? And then weird enough, I find out that same girl is friends with, the ex-girlfriend of my buddy JB, the TikTok barber. Thank God I didn't fuck her because I'd feel really bad about that. Right? The moment I found that out, I was like, goodbye, see you around. Right? She was hot though. She was fucking hot as fuck. I didn't know it was his ex-girlfriend. It was like an ex-girlfriend from a couple years ago, right? But, female nature is a very interesting thing, right? You can get better, you can get better. You can either get angry at it or understand it, use it to your advantage. So I just understood red pill and female nature and just used it to get more pussy. Fucking amazing, right? Does it make sense? But I'm not a pickup guy. I'm just me, dude. Don't identify anything. Use everything to make yourself better, okay? But that's a great question.